Oh, dear God. Craig and Geark. God. Ugh. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this started. Where is... Oh, shit. Where is it? Where are my playlists? Here we go. Nobody panic.
I'm panicking.
Everything is under control.
I'm panicking, man.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What? Oh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna go with that. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna clear all of these out now. Nobody needs all this bullshit. Big on bullshit.
Why does Geark look like he's angry and gonna kill us?
Because he's the evil brother of Craig.
Hmm.
So... Oh. Play. Is it playing? Oh God. I don't think it's playing.
No, not on my end.
Damn you, Fred Boat. Not again. Here we go. All right. What? Oh no.
He worked for about a split second and then he stopped.
Okay, let's try something else. Maybe that's not the one. Maybe I'm just gonna cry on the inside a little bit. Really? Is there too many people in the channel for little Fred Boat? Oh man.
Oh, man.
Don't tell me that. I have to pay for nitro.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative to fight the bot.
Well, I mean, it still shows it on the chat list.
This is yours.
This is mine.
You want this little one?
I have an idea. Destroy.
Hey, this is mine.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stop. We're gonna have you play the original. This is what I want. I want you to play it. You're gonna play it. All right. Everyone, thank you for your patience. I do apologize, but I greatly appreciate all of you. Welcome to Delta Green.
Daddy, I love you. It's
The B tapes. Tonight, we will be playing the shotgun scenario. Burner. I am your host and handler, Agent Xerox. The date is September 5th, 1997. It is around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Pleasant Glades Strip Mall in Verdonfort, Illinois. It is just about closing time for the shops at Pleasant Glades. All of you are in your respective stores, cleaning up and getting ready to shut down, or perhaps deal with any last-minute straggler trying to get into the store and make a purchase. Particularly, we focus our scene on one employee in particular. That will be Velma Dagwood, employee of Red Talk Phones. Velma, you are currently in the back trying to figure out what you're going to do with a particular situation you have now found yourself in. You see, for the past couple of months, an older man who's gone by the name of Ethan has made a deal with you. This deal is for an annual supply of activated burner phones. Typically about 20 phones a pickup. It's all under the table hush money. And the pay is
20 phones
good.
a month?
20 phones a month. The phones
Alright.
are paid for. The hush money is to keep identities obscured. You spend your evenings typically activating these phones, and you did have a few of the other employees at Red Talk helping you, but everyone's called off. You've been the only one today. And it's only now that you realize that Ethan is supposed to come in tomorrow morning to pick up his phones. And with the busy day you've had, you've not been able to chip away at it. Are a little familiar with some of the other employees of the various stores here at Pleasant Glades. You're also familiar with the gas station attendant across the street. Right now, I am uploading a map of the mall of Pleasant Glades. Just across the street on Schultz Road, hello. Oh my. Here we
There
go.
we are.
Is Wilfred's Gas and Snacks. Here we go. Let me get this going for you guys. And that'll be in the games tab under Delta Green B tapes, where I have uploaded that image for you guys.
Yeah, I see it.
Also, feel free to adjust Fred Boat as necessary. Meanwhile, Scarlet, you're over at Blockbuster Video. It's been a particularly laid-back day. And you have been left with the sole responsibility of training Eldrin Trope, a new employee, young, 19. It's his first day at Blockbuster Video.
So we're the same age.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your fellow co-worker Troy dipped out pretty early in the day. He said he had a medical emergency. Probably off to go smoke weed. You imagine he probably stopped over to see Velma over at Red Talk Phones before just taking off and leaving you alone with your new employee.
Okay, hold on just a second. Sorry, I need to grab my notebook. I wanted to write down their names.
Well, let's take a second and have all of the players introduce themselves. Let's start with Alex.
Alright. My player's name is Julio Reyes.
Julio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to give the back description or no?
Go ahead and state your character's name, your employer, and a physical description of yourself.
Okay. Julio Reyes. I am a retail associate at Anchor Hardware. I'm a Mexican American, pretty much a faded buzz cut with black hair. Casual clothing, brown skin. Hopeful brown eyes. That'd be all, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Julio has been working at Anchor Hardware for a few months. But he otherwise pretty much keeps to himself. All right. Let's move on to our next. Des, why don't you go ahead and introduce Scarlet for the other players?
Okay. Scarlet works at Blockbuster. And she is kind of a broody goth, freshly out teenager. Like, she's applying for college. She just turned 19. She has dark jet black hair. She wears really dark makeup, and she's kind of the quiet type. So she will talk to you if you talk to her, but she's not going to open up very quickly.
Would you say she has a broody demeanor?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Let's go to our next Blockbuster employee. Eldrin, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Eldrin. Just recently moved into the area. First day here at Blockbuster. I am a somewhat above average height at about 5'11". Blonde, longer hair. Cheerful blue eyes. And pretty athletic for my build.
All right.
Pretty much the exact opposite of Scarlet.
Thank you, Eldrin. All right, with that, let's go ahead and go on over to Wilfred's Gas and Snacks. Jack, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the party?
I'm Jack Velgor. I am male. I've lived in the town pretty much my entire life. Mostly stay away from people, even in high school. Kind of the odd one out. I spend most of my time working or working overtime at Wilfred's Gas and Snacks. I'm about 5'9", dark brown hair, not super skinny but not super large. I have brown eyes, and most of the time I'm wearing a black hoodie with blue jeans.
All right, thank you, Jack. And lastly, we return to the first character we introduced, Velma.
I'm Chance, and I'm playing Velma Dagwood, right?
Yep.
I think that was the last name. Yeah. Okay, so I'm playing Velma Dagwood. I stand at about 5'6" to 5'7", and I have brown hair, thick nerd glasses, and I am just fucking hyper intelligent, even though I never went to college. I graduated from high school and then just went right into the workforce. And I've been working for about 10 years now. Yeah, because I just figured that it would be easier to use my own birthday, except subtract 20 years from 90 or 95, and I came up with 97, and then Dakota threw us into 97.
Let's say instead of 10, let's make it 5 years, because you would be
Okay.
12 when you started working.
No, I did the math, and I subtracted. I went from 95 and went 25 years, and so I'm 27 actually in your game.
That wouldn't be 1975 then. Let me redo the math here.
1995 minus 25 is 97. Wait a minute. Did I remember my math
Yeah,
wrong?
the year is 1997. If you're 27, you would have been born in 1970.
No, I chose 75 as my birth year.
Yeah, which would make you 22 in 97.
Yep, there we go.
Which
That
means
works.
you would have started work at 17. So 5
Yeah.
years of employment at Red Talk Phones.
Yeah. That's about it for me, I guess.
Alrighty. Well, there's one detail that probably most of the employees at Pleasant Glades would be aware of at this point. Velma is a bit of a stoner.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a me.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump in back to Velma. You have your issue, and it's become pretty obvious you're going to need some help to work on these phones. What do you do?
I'm gonna pop over to Blockbuster and try and recruit Scarlet.
All right, well. So, Scarlet, Eldrin, the two of you are over at Blockbuster, finishing up for the day. What are you currently doing?
Scarlett, I'll let you go first.
What did you say, Brandon?
I said I'm gonna let you go first.
Let you go first. Sorry. I didn't realize I was still muted. Chance actually got up and went to the bathroom, so we're separate now.
Gotcha.
I am currently restocking and reorganizing the movies and teaching Eldrin where everything goes. So I'm training him, and we're getting ready to like vacuum the old Blockbuster rug.
I love that rug.
The very iconic rug.
When the door dings.
It doesn't have a bell.
Hush.
Eldrin, Scarlet, you guys hear the, I would say the knocking on the locked front doors to Blockbuster. It's very strange for someone to be coming this late, you note, Scarlet, trying to get a movie. The town is quite aware of the closing time of the Blockbuster.
Bell. Bell.
Okay, I'm gonna look at
Charlotte,
Eldrin
should we answer that?
and I'm gonna be like, oh, it's just my friend Velma. I'm gonna go let her in real quick. She's good.
Oh, okay. I'll continue reorganizing.
Are you finishing?
I'm gonna walk over to the door, unlock it, let her in, lock it right back behind her. And just be like, hey, what's up? Velma?
Okay, so I got a huge favor to ask you. I need
I love suckers.
Lincoln. Stop saying
Lincoln.
fuck.
Give me a second. I have you muted. I didn't realize I did because we were in the same room together. Okay. Re-say whatever you said. Sorry.
Well, I yelled at Lincoln. I tried to yell at him through your phone. Anyways, as I come through the door, Velma goes, "Oh my God, I need a huge favor. I have a bunch of phones that I need to get activated, and I have no time to do it. Could you please help me out?"
Let me finish up here. And what time did you say it was at present moment?
It's
7:34 at this point.
And I have no idea what time the store actually closes, so I assume that.
8 o'clock is the closing time.
Okay.
Easter.
So let me finish up here, and then I'll pop over and help you. But you owe me a joint.
Of course. I will roll one up and
Charlotte?
wait for you.
Yeah.
If you want, since there's not much for me to do here tonight, I can go ahead and head over if you want.
Head over and go help her.
Yeah, as much as I can. Better than just standing around reorganizing the candy for the 10th time today.
I kind of give Velma a look like, this is being kept a secret. What do I say? And like,
I'm sorry, but due to like some confidentiality stuff, I kind of can't have you working on the phones.
This is true, but consider there's a lot of phones to go through, and it might take you a couple of hours just between you and Scarlet.
Okay, hold on. Pause the game. I need to break the fourth wall and talk to...
Sure. You're talking to Agent Xerox.
No, I'm talking to Dakota as Chance.
Okay, we'll go with that.
I know for a fact that it takes, on average, 10 minutes to activate a phone. If
Absolutely, in the modern day.
back then, it totally took less time. You got the SIM card, called the fucking phone number, popped the SIM card in, and
No, that's today. He's right, because you would have had to wait for the dial-up, and then you would have had to call the phone company.
Go through several
act-
button key presses, and every
Yeah.
phone has to have a spoofed identity on the account.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do some math here. Let's say that it'll take 20 minutes per phone. That's doubling the time that it'll take now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 400 minutes. Divide that by 60. That's only 6 hours.
The
Keep
more the
in mind,
merrier.
it is currently 7:34.
Yeah, I know.
And
Okay. How many do I have to get through tonight? How many are, like, not done?
the whole 20 order. You
Oh, God.
you put things
Okay.
off.
Sounds like me. All right, shifting back into character. Okay, due to some confidentiality stuff, I'm not supposed to have you work on the phones, but I kind of screwed up and put, like, the last week of activations off and haven't done any of them. Oh, really? Is he on the up and up?
Your microphone is.
Okay.
I heard you say
better?
Scarlet. Yeah, that's better.
I said, Scarlet, is he on the up and up?
I honestly just met this kid. I don't really know him, so.
This is being the new guy in town.
Considering how much you have to do, I'm cool with staying up all night with you, but
Okay. New guy. Go get us some drinks and snacks from the gas station and then meet me at the red phone.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be there after drinks and snacks.
Cool.
Any specific orders?
Vault. I want a vault.
I want some Mountain Dew and some Cheetos.
No, man, you gotta go with the vault.
I don't know what a
It's
fucking
the
vault
class-
is. You're telling me nothing.
It's the classic 1990s generic Mountain Dew. It's like Mountain
Okay, so
Lightning.
give me a squirt.
Well, Volt then was actually an energy drink owned by
Yeah.
Mountain Dew. Came in a little thin black can, kind of the same form factor as the smaller Red Bull. I know, because I would always get it at Kroger. Yeah, my mom gave me energy drinks. Don't blame me.
Look, I'm sorry. I had to pull that 90s nostalgia out of the wall.
I love it. It's 1997, baby. 2 years till Star Wars comes out. Everyone's
Whoop, whoop.
excited.
Oh, man. All right, so that completes my interaction.
All right.
And I guess Eldrin is going to go ahead and make his way over to the gas station.
All right. At this moment, we're going to jump over to Julio real quick. And then we'll jump over to Jack. So, Julio,
Yeah.
you're finishing up. It's 7:34 p.m. Closes at 8. Pretty much the whole strip mall closes at the same time. Your last customer was 20 minutes ago. And at this point, the rest of the crew has left for the evening, and the manager has given you the keys to lock up. The manager has really liked your performance for the past couple months you've been working here and is very trusting of you. You might soon be on the fast track to assistant manager. But you notice a couple of minutes ago, you went out for a smoke before just after the last employee went, and you noticed Velma walking down to Blockbuster. Now, you're a little familiar with Velma. Not very much, but you've smoked a joint once or twice out the back of Anchor Hardware. And it's very interesting that you've seen everybody. It's a lot of activity for this time of night.
Am I just the stoner that everybody smokes with,
Yes.
but nobody actually acknowledges the fact that they smoke with me?
Yes.
No, I did.
Well, I feel like Julio
I
would just smoke by himself, but it's like out back. Like, you know, he just peeps. Like
Okay.
that's what I was getting. Like he just peeps like Belma smoking with the group of people, but it's like,
He's off doing his own thing.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Mama would walk up to Julio and be like, "Donde es mote? Where's the weed?"
Oh no. What have we done?
Does this happen right now, or
No, like when I approached Julio to smoke with me, I walk up and I'm like, "Donde es mota?"
he just
That's our
walks
code
away?
for, like-
He just walks away, thinking you're a cop.
It is
I know, I'm gonna smoke with you
1997.
anyways. What? Okay. On that note, what cop speaks Spanish in 1997?
In Illinois.
I mean, that's a pretty common phrase. Like everybody,
True.
like
Yeah,
that's just
fair.
more.
I literally
Like-
learned that from Destiny's dad.
Like basically back in the 90s, a lot of places weed was still a felony. So
Hmm.
it's like, you know, like I just, as a Mexican American perspective, it's like you know, you don't really talk to people that much.
Wait, in real life, are you actually Mexican American?
Yeah.
Oh, dope. Okay, I didn't realize that. I was just going off of your character's name. That's why I pulled the Donde es Mote from. Which I
That would be a little response.
Nice. Okay.
But I guess like I guess on that night, I guess I'll be like, how much you want, essay?
Can I get a dime back? I'm actually smoking in real life.
2 for 3.
Sorry, what was that?
2 for 3.
2 for 3? Deal.
Alright.
I feel like 30 bucks for 2 grams isn't that bad in the 90s.
I'm sorry. Did you just say 30 bucks in the 90s? Bro, it was $5 a G.
Yeah, but this is that. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit racist. This is that good Mexican push, man.
Nah, they called it Mexican brickweed because it was cheap.
Oh no.
That's a legit fact.
You got a
I
point.
mean, like, a dime bag doesn't mean a gram. It just means $10 worth.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That is not what that meant.
No, that is sourced
Back
my
then, that's
father
exactly-
in 1975.
Yeah, I was gonna say back then, that's exactly what that meant. Nowadays, a dime bag means a G.
Okay.
But back then, if you said I'm looking for a dime bag, I'm looking to spend like $10.
or dub 5.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, flashback over, so we can get on.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Julio, you noticed Velma going down to the Blockbuster. You finished your smoke and went back inside. What are you doing now?
Okay, was it a busy day for me?
No, not really.
I guess I guess I'll be like doing my final sweep of everything. Just doing a light sweep throughout the store. Because if it was the light day, there would be not that much reorganizing. Probably already did it if the customer was, 20 minutes ago.
Just to give you guys a heads up, it is Friday, the 5th of September, 1997.
Okay, yeah, definitely in a hardware store.
You
You
said
won't see too
Friday,
many people.
Yeah, it's a
the 5th of
Friday.
September.
Yep, 5th of September, 1997.
But
All right.
okay, yeah, I would just honestly like be doing the very last essential duties, like I guess counting down money, gathering the receipts, and
Hmm.
basic retail clerk stuff.
Okay.
97, right?
Yep.
I keep writing 77.
No, 97.
I guess I like if it's like the last minutes, I probably put on the close sign.
All right.
Um,
So at this point, you're shutting down because nobody's coming in. So
yeah, pretty much. Like if I see somebody at the window, I'll probably let them in if it's still within the opening hours type deal. But just kind of try to dissuade them enough.
Right. Last thing you notice as you're shutting down before I scene shift here, you notice a van start to pull in to the shopping center. Parks off on the far end, closer to Red Talk Phones, but even then not up front. The lights cut, and the van just sits there.
I would say to myself, at least I got papers, and carry on weeping.
All right.
Because he's thinking it's a like
Law
ice van.
enforcement of some kind.
Particularly ice.
Okay.
Was ice even a thing in the 90s?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Also, am I still in Blockbuster, or have I returned to Red Talk?
I would assume that we're at Red Talk with the front lights off and the office lights on or the back lights on, sitting back there. Bullshit.
Well, I was asking Dakota. When the van pulls in, am I in Red Talk or am I in Blockbuster?
You guys are still in Blockbuster.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, this is happening concurrently to you, me, and Edwin.
Yeah, I'm jumping around a little bit, trying to
Okay.
sync all the timelines together.
So is Eldrin, yeah.
Yep.
At,
We're
gas
about
station.
to actually jump up with Jack and Eldrin.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. All right. With that factored in, Eldrin, you head out of the Blockbuster. When you leave, the van hasn't pulled up just yet. You make your way around and across the street to my memory's failing me. Wilfred's Gas and Snacks.
Yeah.
All right. When you step in, you see a nicely dressed gentleman standing up at the counter with the employee. Jack, you've been ringing out for a gentleman in a dark trench coat with a fedora. Guy's dressed very business formal. Pretty nondescript white guy, wearing gloves, and he's ordered.
This nondescript white guy is getting an awful lot of description there.
Oh, I know. Well, his face doesn't have any remarkable features. He has ordered 3 cartons of Marlboro Red 100s, various drinks, 2 liter of Pepsi, various bags of chips, and the one remarkable thing, he ordered some Swisher Sweets.
Okay.
3 cartons of cigarettes does not match up with the munchies.
No, it doesn't.
What flavor Swisher Sweets?
Sounds like an
Eggs in
awful
it?
lot of food for
Red.
a stakeout.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Even before he started listing the items he purchased.
Well,
There's a government agent for sure.
the gentleman laughs before looking you in the eyes. Oh no, my government days are behind me. I'm just getting ready for the weekend. I'm gonna have some friends over for a fishing trip, so want to make sure we have enough smokes for everybody.
I ask him, where are you guys going fishing at?
Now we're gonna go up to the Great Lakes for the weekend.
Okay, well, I hope you have fun.
Oh, certainly. And as he's getting you the money to finalize his purchase, he looks over and he notices a book you have out to the side, away from the front counter. What are you reading? He asks.
True crime investigation novel.
Really? You like investigation, huh?
Oh, extremely. It kind of goes hand in hand with a comment I made earlier. Just a joke, you know.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was serious about being former government. But, you know, what are you doing in a place like this if you have interests like that? You're young enough. You should be going to college.
People bother me. That's why I like reading about them in books. They don't talk back.
I understand. Here, he hands you the payment.
I take it and I ring it up.
All right. He gathers his things, and before you can even hand out the change, he says, "Keep the change, kid. Have a good night."
I nod and thank him.
And he walks out as you're coming in, Eldrin. And
Can I do something before?
Certainly, yeah.
So as he's walking out, can I open the back of my book, and with one of the pens or pencils I have on my counter, can I write down the description of the dude?
Certainly.
Like, just in the back of a random page?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to do that.
Is the gas station 24 hours?
Yes, it is.
One more thing, I'm going to also write down that he's going fishing at the Great Lakes.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
All right. Once you've finished, you look up, and Eldrin, you're walking in.
Okay. Eldrin is going to quickly rush down the aisles as he is eager to actually make new friends. He's gonna grab 2 of everything that was discussed: the Volt, the Mountain Dew, the Cheetos, and he's gonna grab some different candies. And so he's just stockpiling food and drinks. And then he's going to make his way to the counter. Hello there.
Hello. Can I help you find anything, or just need checked out?
I think I'm good. Just need checked out for tonight.
All right, I start ringing up the stuff.
You notice the particular purchases of the items, and you get the sneaking suspicion that there are 2 employees over at Pleasant Glades that have put up this new guy to buying snacks.
I didn't.
Fun.
I previously stated that Velma knows Jack.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying that in order to gain my trust, he was going to have to go, or not to gain my trust. I just sent him on a snack run so I could get everything set up over at Red Talk.
No, I know. I'm just mentioning that for Jack.
Okay, I just want to make sure that there wasn't, that we didn't think that there was any hazing happening here because he's just the new guy. Not that there's anything wrong with a little bit of light hazing.
You said I know Velma.
You know Velma.
Okay.
You're familiar with Scarlet, and you are familiar with Julio. Everybody stops over at Wilfred's.
Yeah.
But the only one you know is Velma.
So I look at him and say, "They put you up to this? Someone put you up to this?"
No, just a few friends and me spending a night tonight. Gotta get some stuff done.
I nod, and then I triple bag all the stuff, and I say, "Just in case you have to carry everything back," and I hand it to you.
I appreciate that.
Also, sorry.
What's your name? I'm new in town.
My name's Jack.
Well, Jack, I'm Eldrin. It's nice to meet you. And I'm gonna reach out a hand for a handshake.
I slowly, kind of suspiciously shake your hand back. Say, "Nice to meet you too." I say, "Tell Velma I said hi," because I've already kind of had the suspicion that's what's going on.
Eldrin is just gonna stutter for a moment. What?
I said, "Tell Velma I said hi."
Will do. And he's just gonna rub the back of his head and just kind of walk out after paying.
As you're walking out, I say, "Feel free to come back anytime. We're always open, and you'll probably always see me. Yippee."
Oh, Jack.
Also,
Okay.
Dakota, how much change did I get from that guy?
Oh, he handed you 100.
Oh shit! How much was all this stuff together?
Like $33.
Oh shit!
Well, okay. Cartons in the 90s. Let's say it's about 48 bucks, going on 50, somewhere around there.
We'll just say 50. So I got $50 and change.
Yep.
I'm gonna stuff that into my book.
A very important book.
It is a very important book. I may or may not have been lying about it being a crime investigation book.
Ooh.
And I may or may not write down every single person that comes in the gas station.
It is his true crime investigation book.
Now,
It
is this a compulsion or is this a hobby?
Oh, it's a compulsion, 100%.
Okay, I was going to say, I feel like as Velma and having a pre-established relationship with you, I feel like I would have already known this information, which is why I feel like I can ask it.
And it's a big book. It's 600 pages.
Jesus.
Okay, so are they pals or acquaintances?
No, they're friends.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Dakota said that me and Jack smoke on the regular.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, which is why I said, we're friends, so I feel like I should know this information already.
Oh, I forgot to mention Scarlet's kind of mean. So
Brooding goth girl vibes intensify.
oh, I didn't mention this before, but she's only 5 foot tall. Exactly. She's short.
Small, broody
So
goth
she's
girl
short.
vibes.
Yeah, I was going to say, so she's small and emo. And mean.
Yeah. Small, emo, mean girl.
Oh, it feels like the 90s already. All right.
If I wasn't playing Eldrin.
All right, so Eldrin, you're making your way back over to Red Talk Phones through the back, because Schultz Road is behind all the stores.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna knock on the back door, as they said it was secretive,
Hmm.
and hope somebody opens up.
Wait a second, Dakota. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
What time is it in the day?
Oh, it is at this point with the interactions. It is about 7:45.
Fucking
PM.
fishing my ass. Keep going. Sorry.
Did everyone see the van?
So Jack wouldn't notice the van, from the orientation of everything. Eldrin just missed it heading around up the Schultz Road. But you and Scarlet would have, or you and Velma, sorry. You and Velma and Julio all saw the van pull up.
Okay.
But if you check the map, the van pulled up on the far left side, pretty much in that bottom left parking spot.
Real quick, Jack.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just gonna call him Mr. Secret Service.
I wrote him down as Suit Man.
Government agent number 1 said that he was gonna be fishing tomorrow. His friends were coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not that they were going fishing tonight. I just want to make sure you had that clear, because the way that what you just said made me think that you might have misunderstood that.
No, I know.
Okay. I just want to make sure that, I guess then it was for my own clarification.
I just don't think he's going fishing.
God, no. I literally
He's
texted.
fishing for something, that's for sure.
Who goes fishing in fucking government suits?
Yeah, I literally texted Level, and I was like, "Hey, this guy's ringing your spidey senses too, right?"
I'll be right back, brother.
Who's leaving?
Oh no, I'm not leaving. I was
Level.
letting my other coworker know I was taking a walk.
Oh, okay.
Just saw the secret spy trench coat guy in the Discord.
That is what Dakota described in my head to a fucking T.
That's fucking awesome.
And literally all I had to do was go to Google and type in secret government agent.
Hold on, I got you.
Oh no. I've created a monster.
This monster has access to ChatGPT 4.0 plus.
Ah, very good, yes. All right, well, at this point, Scarlet and Velma, you guys are in the back of Red Talk Phones, working on...
Clarification question. You did tell us, but I forgot. I'm sorry. Where did you say that dude parked the van on this on this map?
So if you reference the map, that bottom left parking spot on the very far left.
Where
Where there's the
around
barrier
the
at the
corner?
bottom. So
Around the
if you
corner?
look to Red Talk, look to the private parking next to Red Talk, and then go down to the very last parking spot on the left near the round barrier.
Where do you see private parking?
If you look right next to Red Talk, there's that parking with all the lines.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Well, come on in, buddy. Give me a second. I just wanted to get that for my clarification so I could figure out, like, in my head where he...
In the back of the store, we have the radio playing, and you walk in and hear, "I'll be missing you." Fucking 90s peak. Notorious B.I.G. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Lincoln had to use. He had to go pee.
All right, well, we can shift around. So, Julio, you've finished up shutting down Anchor Hardware for the night.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
Anchor Hardware so like, you said like I'm finishing or I'm done.
You're pretty much done at this point.
I just have to wait out the time a little bit, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Does Julio know any of us? Or do we like?
Julio's aware of you guys, but I'm getting the vibe from Alex here that he, outside of that one interaction with Velma, doesn't really talk to you guys. Would that be correct?
Yeah, pretty much for in that time frame, yeah.
He doesn't know me.
Yeah, like I said, I had to let Lincoln use the bathroom, and I muted myself. I'm sorry, I completely lost everything.
No, you're
we were
good.
talking about.
So right now we're on Julio at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
I guess I'll kind of like go right outside for another smoke and watch. Like I'm kind of more like expecting like that's an ice fan, and it's like I have papers, so it's like it's more like, let's see what happens.
So
Like,
you went out front?
Yeah, I went out front to see like because Julio is expecting that that van is going to hit Salim's Middle Eastern cuisine.
Racist,
Like-
but okay.
And stuff. That's what he's thinking.
Okay.
Wait a minute, is that Salim? I read that as Salem.
It's Salim.
Wow, I actually got that right.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
I'm proud of myself
read
now.
that as Salem.
But yeah, he's going out for another smoke, and he's expecting fireworks to pop off type deal.
Mm.
Kind of being snoopy and nosy, but not getting into.
Brandon, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here. I haven't left.
Okay. So at
I'm
this
just
point,
walking.
well, all right. So you're at the point that Julio is starting to step outside for a smoke and wait for what he thinks is a raid on Salim's Middle Eastern cuisine. You're making it to the back door of Red Talk Phones. Also, Chance, check your messages.
I saw, I was going to, yeah.
All right, so you guys hear a knock on the door. Probably Eldrin.
Velma is going to turn to Scarlet and ask her to, open the back door while she calls over to Jack to see if he will come over and help. Because this is kind of an all-hands-on-deck situation.
Okay, Scarlet opens the door and lets him in.
Hey, brought the stuff.
Thanks for the snacks. Yeah, so we're gonna go get these phones done and then probably just chill for a bit. Hopefully it'll take us no time. So my question is, if we're calling like the phone companies and shit, it's late here.
So, it's,
It's a business to business number you're calling. and it's open 24/7.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to get them set up, and then I'm going to go up to the front of the store, and I'm going to try and call over to the gas station
All right.
and try and recruit Jack to come on over. And then after that, I'm going to try and get Julio.
All right. Jack, you hear the phone ringing.
Forgive the Russian.
I'm going to save that. I like that.
That is a pretty good one, man. I like that better than I like what I...
I'm saving this image to my Delta Green memes folder, and I'm titling it Government Phishing.
Are these like Nokia phones?
Yeah, Nokia, old school
more
brick.
Yeah, more brick phones, like the ones that they had that,
Well, the Nokia brick phones, you know, like the 2230 or whatever the fuck it was, were common then.
Based on Google, the Motorola Razr came out in '97.
Dave, check Discord.
Discord?
Yes, check the Discord.
Yep, I have that same image pulled up right now.
Yep.
So who's calling me?
Me. Velma.
Okay. So what do you tell me about the van and everything?
No, I'm going to call you and I'm going to ask you if you want to come over and, well, maybe close up shop for about 10, 15 minutes, come over, smoke a joint, maybe help us out a little while with the cell phone.
For context, this is a kind of suburban, rural hybrid town in central Illinois. And it is a Friday, but it's not busy at all.
Very
So
quiet.
I
It's
tell
kind of
them.
one of those towns where once the sun goes down, the town dies.
Yeah.
So I tell them, yeah, I'll come over. I'll help. I won't smoke though. I'm trying to get off the stuff. And then I grab my book, grab my pencils, put them in my backpack, and then I'm gonna grab a couple drinks and a couple snacks just in case, because perks of being the only employee here, and walk out.
All right. So very shortly, you hear another knock at the door, and Jack has arrived.
Scarlett, would you mind letting him in?
I'm sorry?
Scarlett's gonna hop up and go let him in.
And then I'm going to call over to Anchor Hardware. And if my time recollection is correct, it should be just a few minutes before 8, right?
Yeah. The phone rings.
Julio's outside.
Yeah, nobody answers.
I'm going to pop my head out and check where he's at, in the front or in the back.
He said he was in the front. Oh,
No,
but you
I
heard
meant, like-
that.
I'm
So
in the front, so I was going to pop my head out the front door, and if he wasn't out there, I was going to pop my head out the back door.
Julio's up front.
Okay.
You see him smoking a cigarette, and you notice him kind of staring over at that van. Mind you, he's not in talking distance. You're gonna have to walk up if you want to talk to him.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, though, do I want to go fuck with the van, or do I want to go try and get Julio in on the phone dealio? I'm gonna go check out the van, because in my mind, that might be, what's his fucking name? Ethan here early
No, that
to
makes
pick
sense.
up his phones. So I'm just gonna very nervously walk up and check out the van.
Julio pulls you back, like runs up behind you and pulls you back.
Okay.
and just is like,
I'm not gonna resist.
just is like you know, like it's like, yep, that's classic white person shit. You like stay away from any cops or any ICE. Like,
Now hold on. Not cool to say, because you know what, Julio? Okay, how about instead we start over? Julio, would you mind helping us out?
yeah. What do you need, boss?
I kind of screwed up and I left like all of my phone registrations from like the past 2 weeks, and they're all kind of due tomorrow. Do you think you could help me out?
Yeah, but I'm going to enter. I'm going to enter through the back, man. That van is just not giving me the right vibes.
I know, I was gonna go look at it. I was kind of worried it was one of my customers.
I don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Basic idea is just, I don't know. I think something has to do with those immigrants at Salim's kitchen. Type
Well, how do
deal.
I know that they're not here for you?
Oh, I got papers,
I'm gonna
man.
look them up and down.
I got papers. I was born here. Family got deported when I was a kid, but I'm legal here.
Well, how do you know they're not legal?
I mean,
Sorry.
besides me, they're the only other people that they be looking for.
I don't know. That don't look like no government van to me. I thought they were all like blacks and browns.
International.
Walking over to the mall, Dakota, would I be in view range of the van?
Only if you're trying to go through the front doors. Schultz Road, and on the opposite end of Schultz Road being Wilfred's, is facing the opposite direction from the parking lot. So if you're coming over, the most direct route is to try and get through the back door of Red Talk.
Okay.
But if you
Yeah.
wanted to walk around, then you would notice the van.
I'm not gonna metagame and do what my character would actually do to avoid people. He would go through the back.
All right.
Okay, I guess I'm still talking to Wilma, but I'm walking towards the back at this point, like really like not liking the vibe of the band, just more like just like, yeah, we better, like, this is not like, you know, better be out of sight before. So it's like, you know, still talking to Wilma, but trying to drag the conversation to the back.
Right. So you guys make it around the back. That's roughly around the same time Jack's back there. You guys notice the crew of Salim's in the back. They're all smoking, but it's a distance, but you notice them all out back just chilling. At this point, I guess you guys knock on the door.
I feel like I would have keys, so I locked the front door before we headed around to the back. So I just kind of unlock the back door and we go in.
All right. So Scarlet.
And I announce it's us as I walk in, so like the rest of the people inside the store don't freak out.
Okay.
And I'll walk in behind him.
All right, Scarlet and Eldrin, you notice them coming in. All three of them.
At the sight of seeing Jack, Eldrin's just gonna kind of like scratch his head and be like, "Oh, hey, Jack. Yeah."
I look at you and I say, "Hey, you."
Because Eldred was trying to lie and be like, yeah, me and some friends are just having a get together.
The real reason that he actually takes down the notes in the book is because he can never remember anyone's name.
Hey, shush! Not supposed to know that.
Jack furiously going through the pages trying to find the page where he wrote down Eldrin's name. All right, so you guys settle in and start working on some of the phones. At this point, it's about 8:15. And all of a sudden, very faintly, you hear the slamming of a door. And then very quickly, through the entryway into the back, you can hear from the front door of Red Talk Phones.
Who?
Knocking. Furious knocking.
So everyone's inside at this time, but someone's knocking right now?
At the front door.
I'm
And
gonna
we're
kind
all on the
of
back of
jump.
the store.
I'm a little skittish, so I'm gonna kind of like jump and be like, does anybody know who that could be?
I look around, I say, probably a customer.
This late? We're closed.
I mean, could be the guy trying to get his phones early.
Hey, is that meta knowledge?
No, I assume you guys would be talking about it.
I kept this on the down low.
Okay.
I lied to literally everyone and told them that I just screwed up and forgot to do the activations for the store.
Me
You told
and
Eldred it was confidential.
yeah, because
Okay.
well that probably has to do with like people's names and date of births and stuff because you probably have to put that in.
Yes, that's what I was talking about, confidential. But I know for a fact that I told you guys that I screwed up and forgot to do the last week's worth, and then I told Jack that I screwed up and forgot to do the past 2 weeks' worth. I
But-
remember exactly what I said.
For the store, but not for a person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I take that back. I say, it's probably a customer. Yeah, he's probably late. He just might not know that we close this early.
Go play.
All right, so I am going to be like, kind of shifty, which is not like my character at all. And I'm going to be like, all right, I'm going to go see what that is.
As he does that, I'm going to write that down.
All right, so I'm going to open up the back door. I'm going based off of every other Radio Shack that I've ever been in. They have a door that separates the stock room from the front of the store, and I would imagine that we're all in the stock room doing this. So I'm going to peek my head around that stock room door and see if I can't see the front door from where I'm standing.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me?
No, you're good. I know you're talking to the missus. You're plotting on us. I said, I'm going based off of every Radio Shack I've ever been in where there's a door separating the front stock or the stock room from the front of house. And it's like a door-handled door, not like a swinging door like a Kroger or Walmart. But so I'm going to open that door and kind of crack it a little bit and see if I can't see the front of the store, like the front door.
All right, so you're trying to see the, you're trying to see up front?
Yeah, but stealthily, I guess.
All right.
is
Jokes
the way
on
to
you.
say it.
You see a woman in a business suit knocking on the door furiously, trying to look in. She's holding her side And she's pretty much pressed up against the door. And again, she is furiously, like, she is fucking with the handle. She is slamming her open palm on the door. She's trying to get in.
I'm gonna.
Do I see any obvious injury?
No, not yet.
I'm gonna.
Over my shoulder, I'm gonna tell somebody in the store. I'm gonna be like, dial 911. Don't dial the last one, but dial 911. And get ready to call the police and an ambulance. We might have to take this lady to the hospital.
Scarlett pops out her own cell phone and quickly has it in.
I'm gonna walk up the door next to you and try to peer out.
I'm heading up front, so like if you're just trying to peer out the door, you got a clear field of view.
Okay.
So I'm heading to the front door to let her in.
Yeah,
because I as a person would check on them.
Yes, but would Velma?
All of my characters I always base all of my characters' choices off of what I, as an individual, would do. It's just easier that way for me.
I ask, hey, you need help?
Do you work here? I need a phone immediately.
Oh, no fucking way. Sorry, I was out of character.
Please, just let me in. I need a phone immediately.
Yeah, here, I hand her my personal cell phone.
No, a burner.
I'm sorry, we're a Red Talk phone. We don't do that kind of stuff here.
I'm picking up for... Do you know someone by Ethan?
Oh, shit.
Don't go to her.
Would I be close enough to hear this conversation, Dakota?
Muffled, but yes.
I'm
picking up
children.
Okay. Follow me to the back. Quickly.
I got a question.
Is going to be like by the back door, ready to run.
Go ahead, Alex.
Would I see him writing in that book?
I mean, I'm not really keeping it hidden.
No, yeah, you would notice then.
Yeah. I take a mental note of that.
I'm taking note of you taking note.
I'm taking note of you taking note of him.
Okay.
Noteception.
My fragile brain can't handle this. My fragile stoner brain. Okay, so at this point, me and unknown government agent number 3 are headed to the back of the store.
Okay, she's gonna follow him.
I make sure
breathlessly
that the door is locked by the main entrance.
I'm like trying to subtly glance and see if she is bleeding or not.
Roll alertness.
Okay.
So how you do that is under games B tapes where we've been putting images, you'll do / roll. It'll prompt you and you'll do 1d100.
Roll 1. Oh wait, hit that button. 1d100.
And you need to
Did I
beat
do
a
that right?
50. You beat
I
50.
beat a 50.
All right, so as she comes into the light of the room, you notice from her right part of her blazer, she's holding it. You can see that it's dark and damp, and you can see on her hand that's over it, just around the corners, you can see red. She's bleeding through the blazer.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Is she in the back at this point?
Huh?
I would imagine that we're coming through the back door of the back of the store. alertness my highest skill?
Paranoia. You gotta watch out for cops.
Okay.
Fair.
Do we all notice her bleeding?
Everyone is free to roll alertness. The one thing everyone knows on even just a cursory glance is that she's holding her side.
I was just going to actually attempt to perform some first aid whilst explaining to somebody in the back room to get her a phone that we had just prepared.
Yeah, I was about to say I was gonna pop over to the first aid box and grab it and run over and hand it to Velma.
Okay. Actually, no. Instead, Edwin.
Edwin.
Eldrin.
Eldrin.
Edwin.
Hedwig, Eldrin.
Eldrin is currently
Elwig.
by the back door waiting to run.
And that is where a first aid box would be. I
No,
looked at you
so
and
there
I-
is not a first aid kit in Red Talk phones. Julio, however, you know that Anchor Hardware has a first aid kit.
Oh, fuck off.
How is that a thing, Dakota? It has been a federal law since the 50s that you have to have a first aid kit.
You
Doesn't
guys
mean
haven't
everybody follows
stocked it in a while.
Yeah.
It's the 90s. It's a little bit more lax with that type of stuff.
Yeah, it is a federal law, but how intense they've enforced it has been more of a 2000s onward thing.
I don't
While
know.
they're doing that, Dakota, can I look out the front and see if I see anything?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
It's-
Roll alertness.
It's / what is it?
Roll. And then space 1D100. 26. Let me see what mine is. Yeah, mine's a 50, so I passed it. Alrighty. As you're looking out, everything seems fine so far. You haven't noticed anything yet.
I'm just gonna keep on a constant lookout up front, because she was definitely trying to get away from something or just get help, but that means she needed help from something.
I like the way you think. All right, Emily, so you've come in here, and at this point you realize that everybody has noticed your wounded state. Nobody has given you a phone yet.
I'm just like, I got my hand reached. I'm like, quick, there's really no time.
He told somebody to, so
Toss her a
instead of
phone.
I
I just toss her the phone.
I'm gonna grab it. And with shaky hands, I'm going to what number do I dial?
All right, so at this moment, as you attempt to dial in the number, you pass out.
Oh, that's some bullshit right there.
She passes out and the phone slides across the floor. And looking down, you can now see she has a massive wound with a very large blood-stained spot on her shirt that's also leaked through her blazer. She's starting to pull a very small amount of blood onto the floor.
I think we should get some dirt on that.
I think we should probably fucking call 911.
Eldrin is going
No
to
police.
pick up the
No
phone.
police. No
Eldrin is
police.
going to pick up the phone to see if the number was completely dialed.
Nope, it's only half a number.
Shit.
Julio starts going through her pockets. Because
Certainly.
he already sees her as dead from
All
the
right.
blood.
All right. So, as you search through her, you find her wallet. Is anyone else doing anything else right now?
I'm constantly watching out front.
Right.
If I need to make another roll, I can.
So you're checking out front. Julio, you're going through her wallet. Scarlet, what are you doing?
I'm kind of just observing.
I'm going to attempt to. Fuck.
Is there a way I can try to like figure out what the number would be based off of what numbers are already there?
You're missing
Like,
six
is there a
digits.
pattern?
Can I redact
Is there a
my
pattern?
I'm observing?
Well, you're missing 5 digits. I'm sorry, Scarlet?
I said, can I redact my I'm observing and pat her down?
All right, so Julio has already found her wallet. You're patting her down. Roll search for me.
Just a D100
Yep.
/ roll D100.
Uh-huh.
Lower.
Do you want me to do a search thing for her wallet, or?
Time picking you
No,
up.
no.
Damn, that's
I'm
a good
about to
roll.
get you the results for that. So you succeed. Des, when you're patting her down, you find her Glock 19
Oh,
in its
shit.
holster, her chest holster.
I'm gonna kind of like pull my hands back and be like, I'm not touching that. My
All right.
fingerprints are not going on that gun.
All right, so Julio, you're still searching the wallet. What you have found on her, you found her you found an FBI badge for. Oh shit! Let me open that up real quick. Monica Kipple. You have found a hotel key card, a business card that states the name The Starry Wisdom Commune New Age Healing Center.
Can you spell her name for me, please? Just the last name. And the first name was Monica, correct?
That's what's on the FBI badge.
Yeah, and what's the last name?
Kipple.
Spell that for me.
I just
Put it in
typed
the
it
chat.
in.
Oh,
Inside, you also find inside the wallet slipped in, you have found a key for Unit 52 in Gatehouse Storage, which is at the end of the shopping mall, and an ATF ID card, the name Emily Williamson. Both of the pictures for both the ATF ID and the FBI is the same woman.
I turn around hearing the commotion, and my stupid brain that lights crime investigation, I say, check her gun, see how many rounds are in it.
I'm going to. I am going to assume that I have like some napkins or something in the back of the store.
I
like
throw
some
you my
towels.
hoodie.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to I'm going to apply pressure to her side with the hoodie, and then after I've got the pressure hold, like where it's like slows the bleeding, I'm going to tell Scarlet, get over here and apply pressure, and then I'm going to remove the gun and count the rounds in the mag and see if there's one in the chamber.
I tell him that a Glock 19 holds 15 rounds and one in the chamber, because I would know that.
Why do you know this? Who knows this?
I read a lot of books, I tell him.
While they're doing this, can Eldrin check the girl's pulse?
Yes, roll first aid.
Can you guys hear me?
No, I haven't heard you speak yet.
No, and I've been keeping an eye on your icon. I haven't heard you since you did the roll.
Okay, my Discord is messing up because I've tried to speak like 6 times, and
I am so sorry.
I was like, okay, do I need to yell? Because I'll yell. That's all right. I was gonna say, as Velma tells me to apply pressure, I say, I have a sewing kit in my bag. Would that help?
I think that would really depend upon the, like, out of character. I think that would depend more on the type of wound.
Well, she wouldn't. Scarlet wouldn't know that. She's just like, should we sew her up?
I mean, it can't hurt to stop the bleeding.
Again.
I failed my first aid check, by the way.
You told the tiniest girl to apply pressure.
Well, so
you didn't want to check the gun.
So who was applying pressure?
I am, as I told him to look in Velma to look in my bag.
Then it's your role to make, not Brandon's.
No, I was going to try to find a pulse.
Oh, okay. Well, you've never really done this before. You can't quite tell.
Sorry.
It's harder than on the TV shows, it seems.
Okay.
Yeah,
how many rounds are in
No, I'm not gonna try to say anything. Never mind.
Go ahead, Level. I'll wait.
No, I was gonna try to tie my background in because, like, a lot of runners, after a run, they'll check their pulse to make sure their heart's not like disintegrating. So my character would kind of be used to just like checking his own.
So so your character's familiar with checking pulses. Can you describe where exactly you're putting your fingers to check for a pulse?
Hold on. Checking your own pulse is a lot easier than checking somebody else's pulse.
That is true.
Not everybody's carotid and trachea are going to be, or not trachea, the other one, jugular. Not everybody's carotid and jugulars are going to be positioned in the same spot. Like on my neck.
But still, it's the same general area.
Well,
on my neck, you have to use
instead
3 fingers to even feel of slight
chance. Instead of debating it further, tell me where you put your finger to check the pulse.
I'm gonna put 3 fingers right underneath the corner of the jawbone.
Okay. You feel a pulse.
Okay, guys, at least she's still alive.
Julio.
Do our best to kind of keep her that way, I guess.
It is up to you to share this information, whether you choose to or not, but you are aware that there is a fully stocked and untouched first aid kit in Anchor Hardware, and every store has an access door to the other stores at this mall.
I know nothing. I really don't think it will help. No, I'm saying this to the group. And I know nothing, but there is a first aid kit at Ace Hardware. I'm not sure if it will be able to treat that type shit. I kind of just say put dirt on it, but...
You should go and grab that. Can I attempt to roll a aid? No, I need to know how many rounds are in the gun, because that's what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, so you hit the forgetting the terminology here. You basically undo the magazine. Yeah, you hit the mag release. And there is approximately 5 rounds left in the mag.
Holy shit. Okay, so she
and
went
one in the chamber?
Plus 1 in the chamber.
So there's 6 rounds left in the mag.
Are you saying that out
And the
loud?
weapon.
There would be five in the mag, 1 in the chamber.
Would we have heard a weapon discharge?
Yes, you would have.
So did we?
No.
So it wasn't close that it discharged then, right?
There's no way to tell when the last time the gun was fired.
So do you
Well,
Well, I
tell
mean,
was
if
still
we
the,
didn't hear
smoking.
it outside.
do you tell
Yeah.
the group that how many rounds are in it?
Sorry, I'm sitting here trying to hold my tongue. What?
I said, do you tell the group how many rounds are in it?
Yes, I go. Yeah, looks like there's 5 in the thingy and 1 in the barrel.
All right, so I kind of hold my hands up and I say, okay, so we can assume that she was trying to get away from someone. She was in a hurry. Her gun was holstered, so whatever was chasing her or whoever was chasing her wasn't close behind her. But we know that she fired that many rounds. She needed a burner phone, so she couldn't get in contact with whoever her boss or administration is. So we can also assume, since she needs a burner phone, that the person or thing she shot at is still alive because she was running.
And
so
at
that means whatever she was shooting at is something that is good at fighting back or something big enough to take that many rounds.
At that point,
Is that van still out front?
I was literally about to say the same thing.
So yes, the van is still out front, and Julio, at this point, while you're holding the wallet, something falls out. It's a little scrunched up piece of yellow notepad paper.
You say a little yellow rag paper?
Notepad paper.
Notepad, sorry.
No, you're good.
Do I notice that falls out? Or?
Yeah, you notice it fall.
Okay.
You notice it fall out.
I pick it up and, I look at it, like, unscramble it, unscrunch it,
Written on it is a phone number, and it underneath, underlined twice, it says, "Call only once from a phone."
Okay, am I still going to get the first aid kit, or?
Yeah, you're still on the way to get the first aid kit.
So,
that was
am
when
I
you
out?
noticed.
Am I out the building, or am I?
So there are doors connecting every store inside in the interior.
Am I out the room where the group is, or is it within the group?
No, I believe that connecting doors are always in the back rooms.
No, am I still in when this falls out? Am I in earshot of you guys, or am I already halfway there type deal?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that question for me?
Okay, when the note falls out, am I still in the same room as the group, or have I already
No, you've pretty at this point you've made it to Anchor Hardware.
Okay, I take note of that and stuff. I am getting the kit, the first aid kit, and then I honestly I just turn off the store's lights and stuff, and then I make my way back.
All right. While he's making his way back, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna have some dialogue with Velma and be like, we both saw that creepy ass van. I wonder if this has something to do with that.
Jack says that it's still up front.
I also let them know about the so-called ex-government agent that came into the gas station.
I wonder
I'm thinking it has
if
more
that
to
guy.
do with him.
I wonder if that guy's in the van.
Eldrin is going to speak up and ask if anyone found a phone number or anything so he can try to complete this call.
I haven't.
Me neither.
At that point, Julio, you're coming in with the first aid kit.
Who found the yellow paper that
Julio.
had the phone number on it?
No. You don't know anything about that level.
I know, I'm asking, did anybody find a phone number on her?
Gotcha.
Because everyone else searched her, I'm just holding this phone and I checked her pulse. And I want to try to complete the phone call.
Now,
See if I can get her help.
did I hear that, or am I just rushing in with the first aid kit?
Yeah, at this point, you've already entered, and you heard him being like, did anybody find a phone number?
Actually, yeah, man, I did. And I passed a slip of paper over to him.
And you see the phone
Does the
number,
phone
and that
number
it reads, call only once from a phone.
Does the start of the phone number match what's on the paper?
Yep. You have the rest of the numbers now.
I'm gonna call once.
Okay, Julio is getting really close to you because he wants to hear this conversation.
I'm gonna kind of click the speaker button.
But he's still really close to you.
All right.
Yeah.
The phone rings. And it rings. And it rings. And then you hear somebody pick up. The voice is quiet. Give me 1 second, friends.
Is it okay?
No, it's water.
Wish I had a hotkey thing. All right. So, the phone answers. There's a brief pause, and then go. You hear a voice, a gravelly voice.
Hello?
Who is this?
My name doesn't matter. There's a girl, she's bleeding. Looks like a large wound.
All right. I'm going to try this again. First, you are going to identify yourself.
Reyes.
I'm on speakerphone. How many of there are you?
5.
Yeah.
All right. Fine.
My
Good
name's
enough.
Eldrin, if that matters at all.
All right, Eldrin.
She's bleeding.
did you-
What do we do?
Okay, so there is someone with you bleeding. What do you know about this woman?
There were 2 different IDs.
Her name is Montana Kimple? Kipple?
Monica.
Monica Kipple? And whatever the other ID said? ATF,
Edward
FBI,
Williams.
something or other?
You hear him sigh audibly. All right. So, she's with you. Is she conscious?
No, I have pressure on her wound.
All right. Get her first aid immediately. Try and wake her up.
We're applying first aid.
All right, good. So, what do you know?
I'm gonna grab
Nothing?
one of the drinks.
Oh. Too many people at the same time.
Sorry.
The only thing we know at this time is that she is an agent of some sort, and There's only a few rounds left in her gun. She's bleeding, and looks like right now we need to save her. I am suspicious because we saw a weird van outside, but maybe she's from that.
And then I describe a person that I'm not going to tell him where I saw him, but I'm going to describe the person I saw at the gas station and ask if he is dangerous or if he knows this person.
I do not recognize or know of anyone matching that description. But that is noted. Okay, so where are you all right now?
I'm going to look to everybody else and kind of give the no.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're at Salim's. We're at Salim's Middle Eastern Cuisine.
You're at Pleasant Glade Strip Mall. Okay.
Oh, shit.
So then you're close to Gatehouse Storage. That's good. Okay then. So, I'm going to make this short, and I'm going to give you all the information that you need to know. Right now, you are dealing with a government operation. The person with you right now is an agent of this task force. We are dealing with some very serious threats to national security. Right now, she is unconscious. You need to get her upright and moving. She should also have some key that accesses a location within Gatehouse Storage. I am unaware of which that is. However, I need her awake because I need to know what is in that storage unit.
Elgin is going to uncap one of the Mountain Dews and just kind of splash in her face, hoping for the best.
All right. Agent Emily, you awaken to the ice-cold, refreshing, acidic feeling of Mountain Dew being poured on your face.
Oh, Sticky, punch him.
I feel like all I can muster to do is just like struggling to keep her eyes open.
Emily, can you hear me?
Hello?
It's Alphonse.
I write that down.
And I look around and I'm horrified as I see like
all these kids around
all these kids around me, and I just kind of like I'm trying to like scooch away, and I see like all my shit out of my wallet.
Emily, focus. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Alphonse.
What's the situation?
The avatar has been loosened. I captured the leader. He's in the green box.
What about the rest of your cell? Where's Ethan? Where's Eric?
I don't know where either of them are. I think, Ethan, he's dead.
Oh, shit.
Great. Just great. Okay, listen.
All
of you. Go ahead, Emily.
I'm gonna need backup to recite the,
Well, it sounds like you have plenty of backup. Unfortunately, we're too far out to give you aid on our end.
But these are just kids.
You know the mission. Listen, has anyone attempted to contact law enforcement or emergency services yet?
No.
Don't bother.
No police. No police.
Don't
here.
bother. Don't bother, and from this point out, if you find any more GIs, don't tell them anything. At this point, you know nothing, you saw nothing, you heard nothing. Now, we have to complete the mission. You said you captured the leader and put them in Gatehouse Storage, is that correct?
Correct.
All right. And you hear some shuffling of papers. From what I know, Did he still have the tattoos, Emily?
Yes.
Good. Then we can still recite. Okay, good. If the avatar has been released, it means it's coming for the leader. That means all of you are in extreme danger. You all need to make it over to Gatehouse Storage immediately, and you need to follow Emily's instructions to the letter. We have run over our time on this phone conversation. Are my instructions clear?
Yes.
Are we going to have to kill something? Is that what you're saying?
Of a sort, yes.
So we're going to have to fight, you're saying?
Possibly. You're going to want to avoid that. You'll die.
Eltern is going to have a panic attack in the corner.
Julio just starts doing the like Catholic, christening. Yeah, christening, and he just
you're making the
saying,
cross.
and it's like idle meals. Like he just starts saying prayers and stuff. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna try and stand up, propping myself up on something.
I was actually about to say, since Scarlet doesn't know Julio, she's just gonna be like, "Hey, hardware boy, do you have one of those carts like you put wood on that we can slap her on and push her over?"
is it? What type of hardware store is it? Is it like a big one with lumber, or is it like a small Ace Hardware? Because I took it more as like a smaller Ace Hardware
It's
store.
more of a smaller Ace Hardware.
Do we have a shopping cart there?
Yes.
Which would make it easier to maneuver. Honestly, a dolly would be better than the lumber cart.
We got shopping carts.
All right, you're not going to be able to call. We've run over time. Encryption is failing. I'm going to end this phone call. If you need to call this number again, you must do it from another phone. Good luck. God help you. And the line cuts.
Oh, shoot.
And at that moment, you hear an ear-shattering roar.
Like deep, guttural, high banshee.
This sounds like a bear, but drop it even more octaves. It sounds.
Pig.
Son of a bitch.
Welp.
So, I basically said that I was going to try and stand up, propping myself up on something, and I got my Glock out.
You do not have your gun with you.
Oh.
Velma is still holding your gun.
She's okay. I didn't know.
Are you wanting your gun, or are you wanting me to, like... I don't know what's happening here.
I didn't think that you had my gun still, man. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I just like, nope, I have that. What, here you go. I just like very sheepishly, like, hand it to you as soon as I see your hand go for your holster.
And I take it, and I just like yank it out. Follow me. You all need to follow me now.
What the fuck, what did I get into?
I am going to grab like 3 or 4 phones off the counter and put them in my backpack.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm gonna grab 2 phones per pocket, shove them in my pockets. The backpack's already on, and I'm gonna say, let's go.
And I'm going to, I guess, lead them out towards the gatehouse storage.
Are you?
I'm also sorry.
No. Go ahead and you finish.
I said I'm also gonna write down that phone number in my book.
All right.
In case we lose the first one.
Julio asked if he can go to a hardware store to grab like a shovel or an axe. Like he's really like.
Actually, I think that our best bet would be to use the interior passages to get over to the gatehouse storage and make a stop in the hardware store and maybe grab something to use as a weapon for all of us.
I was thinking the same thing. We pop over there and then go through the interior doors to get to the storage place.
Especially if we just heard that loud guttural scream or roar. I am all for staying indoors.
I'm gonna grab a pair of hedge clippers.
All right, so Emily, you're gonna go through the interior doors with them.
Hold on, let me look
The
this
back
up.
and front doors to Red Talk are locked because we have all said that we lock doors as we open them.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you locked it back when Emily came rushing in.
I did not, but Jack did.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jack.
And I locked the back door as me, Jack, and Julio came in the store. Because if you remember, the three of us entered the back door at the same time.
All right, so are you guys making your way through?
Yes.
All right, so you guys all immediately file in with Emily with you. Emily, being wounded as she is not moving very fast, so it's taking time. You guys get into Blockbuster and you start hearing thudding noises like something very large and heavy hitting the ground, taking steps.
Oh shit.
And there's not like a shake, but there's almost like the most minute of tremors. The ground just kind of shudders a little bit.
I look at everyone and I say, I think we're gonna need more than just like basic tools.
Keep moving.
So
And you
I
guys
need to
hear
ask a
another
question.
roar.
I need to ask questions.
Yeah,
out of
go ahead.
character, please.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to reveal some things about my character sheet. My legit highest stat is my intelligence. I think I have you just have that I'm super intelligent written down.
Yes.
Um,
Your times 5 score is 85.
I know that there are Chance knows that there are certain types of chemicals that would have been readily available pre 9/11 that could be used to make IEDs. Is this a thing that Velma would know, however, oh Grand Handler?
I don't think we would have time.
That would have to be a demolitions roll or a military science roll, of which you have a score of 0 in both.
Sickles, I was thinking more chemistry, but fine.
She's a nerd, not a
I'm sorry, but
anti-government person.
long before I ever became an anti-government person, I knew that the Unabomber mixed diesel fuel and fertilizer together to make big boom.
And that is definitely something that would be on Chance Beckner's character sheet. That is not.
Which is why I felt the need to ask, because on Velma's character sheet it says highly intelligent, so I'm just like, do I know this or does Velma know this? But,
I would let you roll for it. Uh-oh, we just lost somebody.
Ooh.
Alex. We
What
lost
was the
Alex.
Yep.
There we go.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of stuff are we looking at here in the hardware store?
Well, you guys haven't made it to the hardware store yet. You guys are still at Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When the roar and the thumping footsteps.
I'm getting Jurassic Park T-Rex vibes whenever they first, the water is shaking.
Has anyone attempted to look outside yet?
I will.
No.
Jack did in the beginning, but not yet.
I will right now. I'll try to like sneak up to the
goddamn.
wall.
No.
Oh,
Coda,
All right,
can
all
you
right.
check your messages?
me?
Yes.
Oh,
Messenger.
sorry. I didn't.
Sweetheart,
Yes.
slow your words down because your microphone is having a hard time picking them up.
Okay. Sorry.
Exaggerative.
All right. So, you look outside, Jack. And what you see standing out in the middle of the illuminated parking lot. Before I get into the description, go ahead and roll 1d100 for me for a sanity check.
Ah, shit. Play Cthulhu. I know what this does. Oh,
as soon
thank
as
God.
you said you were going to
Okay.
look outside, I was
So,
like, oh god, no.
You lose 1 point of sanity. So you are now at 98 points of sanity.
That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad.
No. But you are still quite disturbed as what you see makes your brain hurt.
Wait,
You
okay,
see,
hold up. I have mechanics questions.
yes,
What is your sanity that you failed with a 24?
he didn't fail. He succeeded.
Okay, then I'm confused as to why
Okay,
he took this.
so there are two in this. There are two kinds of things. Now, on something mundane, depending on the situation, you can lose nothing. But that's actually usually what would cause you a 0 sand loss on a success would be something very light and mundane.
Like a dead body.
Yeah. Typically, if he had failed, he would have had to have rolled another dice to determine how much he loses.
Got it. Okay.
But looking upon the unnatural will always cause some kind of harm to your mind. You are looking upon things man was not meant to know.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I was just a little confused as to why he still took the sanity damage, but if it's because he's looking at the unnatural, that makes sense.
Well, I'm going to describe to Jack what he sees. The light reflects off of this thing. It is large and winged.
Oh, shit.
In black and red hues. It's in a vaguely humanoid shape. It stands quite about as large as the building you're in. But it's constantly shifting. It mutates, a fractal of flesh and crystal. You are quite disturbed. All of the hair on your body is sticking straight up, hard as rock.
I turn around, my face drained of all color, and I whisper, "Don't go near the window." And I slowly walk back, and I'm visibly shaking.
I'm already halfway across Blockbuster, headed for the next store.
All right. Is everyone still moving?
Yep.
Yep.
All
Also,
right.
while we're moving, I'm gonna write down the description of this thing. Of what I saw.
All right.
The best as
Can
I
your
can,
mind
obviously.
handle that? Yeah, I was gonna say, can your mind even process what you just saw?
I mean, I would assume, because I didn't fail the sanity check, but that's up to Dakota.
Yeah, you can write. It's going to be the scribblings of madness, but yes.
Obviously, yeah.
I'm just gonna reach out and put a really weak hand on Jack. Is that his name?
Yes.
Jack's shoulder. Keep moving slowly.
I kind of jump at the touch and then grab her hand and nod and then keep walking.
All right. So you guys make it into In a Bind, which is a consignment store. The lights are off. Just ahead is the door to Orion Coffee. But the view of the windows is very clear. There's not a lot of cover. If it sees into In a Bind, it'll see you guys moving across.
I look at everyone and I say, I shake my head. I say, we can't get away from that. We can't let it see us.
Okay, so what if we were to... The lights are off in this store, correct?
Yes.
And the light out in the parking lot, does it shine into the store?
Yes, it does. It is low light, but it is lit by the light from outside. Enough that you can see what's inside, but you wouldn't be able to determine colors very well.
Okay, I have a question.
I may have an answer.
If we're in a consignment shop, what if we kind of threw a blanket over us and stayed low to the ground? Would it detect our movement?
I like that. I have another idea to support hers. I'm going to kind of build off of hers and say we should hug the wall and scoot around the back of the wall, or scoot around the wall. At the same time as doing what Scarlet just suggested.
Or pop out the back door and walk around.
Other door could be locked, though.
You hear screaming
Oh,
all
shit.
of a sudden, and then thudding.
Your mic cut out. Hold up. What did you say?
Okay, you guys hear screaming and then mass thudding very quick and rapidly outside further down the lot.
I look at the rest of the people. I say,
So,
Julio,
Let's just run.
you can guess who just emitted those screams.
The thudding is headed away from us, correct?
Yes, but it's heading closer to Gatehouse Storage.
I could
okay,
guess.
so what's the situation, Dakota?
Oh.
Julio, you can guess who just
Yeah.
made those screams.
It was those Middle Eastern people.
The crew at Salim's Middle Eastern Cuisine.
Oh my god. I just stopped dead in my tracks. Like I'm like, yep. What do we do?
So where are we at right now?
We are in a bind, the consignment store in between Blockbuster Video and Orion Coffee.
Eldrin is
Okay.
gonna take this
And then-
chance to run across.
Can I ask everybody to speak up? Just if your volume is at 5, turn your internal volume up to a 6 because our child is being an asshole.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we told him it was bedtime and it's just the end of the world. I am going to also take this time and sprint across in a bind.
I'll follow him.
All right, we're moving there.
All right.
Julio reluctantly follows them.
All right.
Velma's a chick, by the way. I know I'm a dude, but Velma's a female.
You're fine. That's fine. So, as you guys make it into Orion Coffee, a massive thud and the cracking of concrete and blacktop can be heard, and the whole ground shakes, and you hear the quickly silenced cries of multiple people, and the cracking and crushing of flesh. It's loud enough for you guys to hear, and then another blood curdling roar.
So there's still King Pond, right?
Anchor Hardware, your store, and then King Pond into Salim's, and then from Salim's you guys would have to go out the back and down Schultz Road to arrive at Gatehouse Storage. There is a small private parking strip between Salim's and Gatehouse Storage.
Hey guys, I really do think like it's in King Pond at this point.
Yeah, I'm also thinking that we should probably double back to Red Talk, flip out, and then run down Schultz.
Actually, both Orion and Anchor Hardware have doors out the back.
Yeah, but I don't have key. Oh yeah, I forgot Julio has keys to Anchor Hardware.
We're also inside where the lock would be, so we can just unlock it.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Anchor Hardware is right next door to King's Pond, so it's if it's in King's Pond, by the time that we get into Anchor Hardware, it could already be in there.
You want to go out the front through Orion Coffee? Orion Coffee?
Out the back.
Out the back? But we're going to have to get into the front of Gatehouse.
Out the back and down the road.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's probably going to be our best bet. If it's in King Pond, we're going to have a better chance of getting away from it outside than interior.
You see Julio starts tightening up his shoes.
Fast and quiet. Don't let it see you.
All right, what do you do?
Can I pick up a piece of, like, a thick, like, handkerchief type thing, or like a t-shirt or something off of one of the shelves from the consignment shop?
Sure.
Okay. After that, I'm going to head towards Orion Coffee because I feel like I think the general consensus was we're going to head out the back door of Orion, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to quietly open up the back door of Orion and hold it open for everybody.
All right, roll stealth.
Oh shit.
Fuck me.
Everyone?
What's my stealth?
Everyone, Dakota, or
Type
just
this in
me?
again.
No, just you for opening the door.
Okay, I rolled a 39.
All right, you open the door and it...
I'm going to instantly freeze and give it a 3 count. If I don't hear anything coming, I'm going to finish opening the door.
And it is open.
Okay.
As you guys make it out through the door and into the back lot, you hear a door open and shouting in what you assume is Middle Eastern, and then followed by the roar and then smashing.
I say we
coming
can't
down
outrun it.
from Salim's.
Oh shit.
Is the smashing coming from out? Is the smashing like through
It's
the
coming
wall,
from
or
out. It's coming out to the parking lot.
From the front
Okay.
parking lot?
Yes, the front parking lot. So, from
And
what
we're
you
at the
heard,
back
somebody came out the front door of Salim's, saw this thing, screamed, and pulled out a gun and started shooting at it. And from what you heard, it killed it. Killed it, whoever it was. A man, you could tell from the voice.
It killed the man. Got it.
Cool. At this point, is everybody out the door?
Yeah, everyone's outside in the cold.
Okay, I'm going to take that T-shirt that I grabbed from the consignment shop, and I'm going to wrap it around the door handle to where it'll catch the latch and not actually allow the door to fed close.
Good thinking.
Thank you.
All right, what do
And
you
I'm-
do?
I'm gonna
Start
start
booking it.
heading towards storage.
Yeah, moving quickly.
All right.
Eldrin would like to sprint to the storage unit.
Okay. Emily, how tall are you?
1 second. It doesn't say, so we'll just go with 5'6".
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna grab her arm and drape it over my shoulder, and I'm gonna help her run.
All right.
We're about the same height. I'm an inch taller than her.
All right. Everyone, roll stealth.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Fuck off.
Well, you guys said you're sprinting.
Hey, I never said
I'm
that.
sprinting.
Okay, whoever wasn't sprinting,
I think we said running.
okay, running counts.
Oof. I was not
Yeah,
running.
nice. That's a fail, but nice.
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 That's a fail, but nice.
All right. You all get to roughly behind Salim's on Schultz Road. You can see the turn into Gatehouse Storage. And you hear a roar. And then thud, 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 thud. The movement is coming up between the parking lot between Salim's and Gatehouse Storage.
Is the back door to Salim's open?
Yes.
I'm dipping inside.
I would like to think that I would try and guide Emily inside there as well.
All right. So Emily, Velma, and Eldrin are heading into Salim's. Julio, Scarlet, and Jack, what are you doing?
Following suit.
Shoot.
Going inside.
Julio, repeat.
Wait, y'all heading into Salim's?
Yeah.
I guess I'll follow suit, but I'll be the last one behind.
So we can assume this thing's chasing us, obviously.
It's hunting you, you assume.
I don't think that it's actually chasing us. I think it's more of attracted to the sound that we made. Because 3 of our party mates failed our stealth rolls.
All right, so as I'm running, I'm gonna hastily, super bad English, obviously. I'm gonna write down on one of my notebook papers. I'm gonna write down what looks like notes. I'm going out on a limb here, so don't yell at me. But I'm gonna write Avatar in gas station, rip it out, and then drop it on the ground, and then run into Celine's. Hey, I'm still a little crazy from this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Breadcrumbs.
I
Nice.
think I have an idea I would like to try. So we're in the back of a restaurant.
Yep.
I want to grab a glass, like a cup, like a coffee cup or something,
Uh-huh.
and I want to chuck it as
Ooh.
far as I can across Schultz.
Nice.
Oh. Okay. Eldrin? Go ahead and do an athletics roll for me.
Come on. Come on.
Can I piggyback off of him and repeat the same action, but throw it down towards Red Talk?
That's a pass.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good pass. So you chuck the coffee cup over Schultz Road. And coincidentally, you chuck that thing straight to the gas station.
Let's fucking go.
Nice.
Immediately, instead of a roar, a screeching noise, and then what almost sounds like propellers, like a helicopter blade, and you can hear the whoosh of wind. Are you outside looking over to where you threw the cup?
I'm like just outside the door, yes.
Are you looking?
I mean, where I threw the cup at, yes.
All right. I want you to roll sand as you see this thing flying, mutating and twisting in a disturbing vortex of flesh and crystal.
Yeah, I've never rolled for sanity before. What do I need to roll?
Roll a D100, and you are trying to roll under your current sand score.
Okay, so that
The screech that you said that we heard, did it sound like an angry screech, or was it more of a pain screech?
Angry.
Oof, that was close.
That was. You lose 1 sand point and are quite disturbed at the sight you've seen.
I'm gonna quickly dip back in and like hide around the corner, like breathing really heavily, extremely pale.
Okay. Oh, God. I want to try something.
Go right ahead.
You said we're in the back of the house of the restaurant, right?
Yeah, you're in the back kitchen of Salim's Middle Eastern cuisine.
Okay, I'm going to steal Lovell's idea, but I'm going to toss it. I want to take a cup and I want to run out the front hole and toss it the other direction because I have an idea that I'm testing.
All right. Roll athletics. Oh, well, actually, before you even do that, when you get out the front door, you see before you incredibly smashed in and damaged blacktop filled with gore. What could have been maybe 3 or 4 bodies. And just down into the parking spot, you see another smashed location with the visceral remains of an individual, glorified and turned into paste across the rubble. Roll sand for me.
You got a did not respond message.
Ooh, that's a server thing. Try it again.
Yep. There we go. I got a 67.
Wait, yeah. All right, so you succeed. So you lose 1 point.
I just realized that it says only I can see the error message.
Yeah. So you lose 1 point of sanity. And you're having to hold yourself together. You're looking at what was standing upright people turned into paste. But you grip yourself, and now I need you to make an athletics roll.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing at this point?
Questioning why Velma would try and get it to go the other way when I just got it away from here.
Because out of character, Venom. He said that the screech was angry. And what I'm thinking is if we use loud, sharp noises such as glass shattering, we might be able to disorient it. And I'm testing it to see if I can repeat the effect that you got by throwing a glass in another direction, which will also lead it in the opposite direction of the door that we want to go in.
A 78 fails.
I know.
So you throw the cup, and when you do, you kind of you wait too long to throw it, and so it arcs down.
Oh shit!
It smashes to the blacktop. Only a yard away.
We're gonna blame that on me seeing the crushed bodies of people.
Okay, yeah, sure, that works.
Yeah, we're gonna blame that on Velma not being athletic.
And I want you to tell me what you do immediately. I want you to tell me what you do immediately upon realizing where it's hit.
And I just try and dash back into the store before it can react.
All right. You make it to the door as it lands, roaring at what you would imagine is the top of its lungs. It hurts your ears as you dive into the building.
Okay, so we're just pissing it off by making it chase us.
No, you.
Please let it be able to read English. Please let it be able to read English.
Okay, so am I out of its visual range? Like, am I in...
Yes.
To put it in a D&D mechanic, am I in cover?
Yes, you're in cover.
Does
Okay.
it have eyeballs?
You don't know. You've never.
Looking to find that out.
The only 2 people have seen this thing so far.
I am not looking to find out either.
But you already hear it walking towards Salim's.
Okay, is there a front door? We came through the
I'm
back,
at
right?
the front door.
Wait.
Yeah, you just
wait,
came in through the front.
Never mind.
Wait,
So
what'd you
this
say?
thing has been jumping back and forth between the front and the back of the buildings with you guys trying to distract it.
But it's at the back door, right?
No, it was originally across Schultz Streets in the back over at the gas station. Then Velma threw the cup, blubbed it, so threw it right in front of the store, and then bombed back into the store just as it landed right in front again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to attempt.
Hang on, don't do anything yet.
Why?
Baby, are you doing something in the bathroom?
No.
Loki's freaking out.
Lincoln is in the... Okay.
What were you rolling for?
I'm going to scream, run, and then I'm going to attempt to make a mad dash out the front.
I was gonna say we should go through the front if he was not at the front.
No, it's at the front with me. I'm trying to distract it so you guys can run. I'm basically going to, if I can't get away from it, fine. That's why I was rolling, because I was like, okay, fuck this. I screwed this up. I'm going to sacrifice myself. My plan is to try and get into the front door as Anchor Hardware, because I know that King Pawn is going to be closed and locked up tighter than a drum. So I need to get into Anchor Hardware.
Wouldn't I still be with you since I can't really walk?
No, I left you in the back.
Jack has you, right?
I can.
Well, somebody said they grabbed Emily's hand.
I helped her run across the parking lot, but I let her go when I went to do my stupid idea of the cup.
We'll say I'm holding her.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not going to risk anybody else's life but my own with this dumbass idea.
All right,
which is what I rolled for, because if I rolled above a 50, I wasn't going to try and sacrifice myself. But I'm going to distract this thing by running out the front door and attempting to make it to the King's Pawn while you guys run out the back.
All right, so you run out.
Before this happens, does Eldrin notice Velma start to open her mouth?
Not fast enough to intervene.
Okay.
The way I see it is, this thing is getting into this store. If I can lead it away from you guys...
Out of character, I could have just thrown another glass.
Yeah, but let's not meta.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm
I
gonna
get it. That's why I said out of character.
Gotcha.
So, if I'm hearing this right, the thing is close by Velma.
Right in front of the store. Yeah. And Velma just screamed and bolted out
the
in a mad
restaurant?
dash. Yes.
Okay, when you call it a store, I'm like, it's a cuisine.
My bad. Yes. So it's right there in the barrier between Anchor Hardware and Salim. And Velma just screamed and bolted out the front door.
Wait.
And so...
Okay. And Salim?
Okay, I mean, not Anchor, King Pawn and Salim's. My bad. So the barrier there between King Pawn and Salim's, and then just screamed out and bolted out the door.
Then I am going to change where I'm headed now that I know that, because I was thinking that this thing was like, you've got the gray box right in front of Salim's, and then you've got that like weird 2 half circle things, or like quarter circle things. That's where I was picturing the creature. So I was thinking that maybe I could dash over to King Pawn or Anchor Hardware and get in the front door before it caught me.
No, that little so there's a little black barrier right there where King Pawn and Salim's connect in the front. That's pretty much right where it's at.
Never mind. I'm going to instead run the other direction and up into that alleyway.
All right, so as you run out the door and begin your sprint, it immediately sees you and roars. And
I'm headed towards, there's a black line with 2 dashes on it that like cross it, and then there's that white box down in the bottom right corner. I'm headed for that alleyway, not the alleyway that'll take it in between Salim and the gatehouse.
All right, I understand. It's still going to roar. And as you're making it down to that alleyway, you hear the shattering of glass at your footsteps. Like... And since it's a dual attack...
Oof. Mommy, help. I'm scared. What do they do here?
as you're trying to make it, all of a sudden, from the back calf up to like where your kidney is on your right side, you feel like a line going down as you are stabbed with something sharp, like glass blades slipping into you. Let me roll damage.
Y'all motherfuckers better take this thing down and complete the mission, because I just sacrificed myself for you.
I was gonna say before all this happened, because I did not know. I was gonna say that I was gonna run after Belma.
You can't run.
I'm gonna hobble.
Nah, don't.
Julio would stop you.
You just took 2 points of damage. So you went from 10. You're now at 10 HP.
Oh shit! I was expecting to die here.
And you have well, they're really thin and small. And you have fallen to the ground. And have to pull yourself back up. And it is now, at this point, you've seen this thing. Roll sand.
I did not look at it.
It's coming right up on you. It's coming right up on you.
Yeah, but if I'm running, okay, you know what? Fine, I'm not gonna argue.
No, fine.
Can I take a shot at it?
All right,
I passed my fan check, by the way. Kelsey, don't. I literally did this so that way you guys could get into the gatehouse by going out the back door. Because
this is meta. If Agent Emily is going to go through point 3 of Delta Green's mission, then Agent Emily is going to open fire on the creature. Go ahead and roll firearms.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm gonna start running for the warehouse.
All right, you're making it to the warehouse. Anybody else going for the warehouse?
Yeah. Julio's right behind him. It's
Elder is gonna run as fast as he can to this warehouse to get away from this thing.
All right.
Yep.
Now, Julio, you know.
Hold up, Scarlet. What are you doing?
I was thinking about that.
Okay, sorry, I didn't.
How do you roll this again?
Slash, roll, and then 1d100.
You gotta have a space though.
Oh yeah, I always forget about the space myself.
I'm following Emily.
Christ almighty.
Something was said that I heard. And I want to be on Emily's heels.
I think that's a failure. Pretty sure.
All right. So, Emily, you get up to the door frame, aim your gun shakily, pop off around, and it misses. But the creature has now turned and is looking right at you. Roll sand.
Okay.
And also, I calculated because it was missing from your sheet. Your current sand is 79.
Roll 1d100 again.
Yep.
While she rolls, any future rolls I make until I get home, somebody else will have to roll for me.
I'll do it.
All
Okay,
right.
I am currently
61.
driving.
Yeah, you pass. You lose 1 point of sanity. We are officially at 10 p.m. And Wyatt, I know that you have to get off at 10 to go to bed.
Yeah.
So, what I'm gonna do, do you guys like this enough that you want to keep going?
Oh yeah, I will.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
All right. So then I will end this here. And what we will do is we will pick back up the 13th next Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does that work?
could be good.
All right.
I need another shot in this motherfucker.
What time are we thinking, guys?
Well, the 13th is a Saturday, probably about the same time.
Shooting for 6?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, will that work for you and Des, Chance?
Should.
I'm not the person you asked. That you got that backwards. It's will that work for you and Chance Death?
Yeah.
She makes the plans and she keeps the schedule because we all know that I have the memory of a goldfish.
Gotcha. Des, will that work for you guys? 6 o'clock?
Right now, I don't think we have any plans. I cannot remember, so I'm pretty sure that works out.
So as of right now, yes, 6 o'clock.
All right, I am adding that to my calendar. 6 p.m.
Level?
Delta Green, the B
Is
tapes.
that good for you?
Yeah, good for me.
All right.
I'll just be tuning in from work again.
Yeah, I can't do anything Sunday because I've got a Star Wars game.
How dare you?
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Well, you listen to those too, Wyatt, when you're out at Truckgate with me.
It's true. I do.
Does anybody here play Vampire the Masquerade?
Kelsey's
I do
been
not.
wanting to.
What'd you say, Dakota?
Kelsey's been wanting to.
I have as well. That's why I was asking.
Dito.
Yeah, I was gonna work something up on that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna offer to run it. I was gonna offer to run it after the Delta Green game was completed, if there was enough interest in it.
Yup.
Because you guys know me, I'm the forever DM. Me and Dakota switch back and forth.
Alrighty, well, we will leave on a cliffhanger. Thank you for joining, everyone. That has been Delta Green, the B tapes, Shotgun Scenario, Burner. We will see you in the next one.